Hello everybody, welcome to Steins Zero, episode 19, Didn't Need Help Remembering, I'm the Best, review, discussion. Yeah, I think I got everything.
You did. Interesting order, but yes.
Listen, I was excited.
Review discussion thrown in at the end, but yeah, sure.
I was excited that I remembered the episode, okay?
You did. I can confirm, audience, I did not have to tell them the episode this week. I'm very proud.
Definitely don't have Crunchyroll open.
Oh, thank you, cheating bastard.
Oh, I'm sorry. This episode was good.
It was hype as hell. I really enjoyed it.
I feel like we're saying it a lot.
Yeah, but it's been a good season, so
yeah. I don't know what the internet thinks because I don't really care. But yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I'm also having a solidly swell time.
Dude,
so.
People in the comments, you're enjoying it as well. And if you're not,
we didn't get a comment this week, so
that's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine. We just got to go and kill a small child.
Yes.
That's what happens when we don't get comments. That's not true.
It's your fault, Crow.
Yeah.
You didn't comment this week.
Oh, don't single out that one person.
Oh, I'm singling them out. They comment like 3 weeks in a row, then they leave us hanging. No, I'm kidding.
It's fine. Nah,
I appreciate comments whenever you do.
Yeah. Please never leave. I need the views.
I didn't actually go into detail on it, but I mentioned to Connor prior to starting this review. For me, this episode was what I was referring to as episode 11 2.0. Although my memory could be failing me, I might mean 12 in the season 1 of the first ever time leap.
Is that what? Was that the time?
Yeah. That's the episode I was aiming for when I said that. It's either 11, 12, or 13. Anyhow. Yes, spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen the episode, but what the fuck are you doing watching the review?
Yeah.
They should know the first time leap of the episode.
Is this the first time leap of the whole
season?
Does he not? No, that was D-Mail, right? Yeah. I'm remembering.
First time leap of the season, and it was cool. Because.
But we'll get to that, right?
We will. All right, let's go from the beginning.
Yeah. So, the fallout from last week's episode, they're like, it's a terrorist attack, which is
not that far from the truth. American and Russian, undercover attack without releasing which country it is that's attacking. So it would be reported as terrorist, I'm sure.
Yeah, that nothing wrong with that. Makes sense. But then
there was an Apache flying through the city, and terrorists don't own Apaches, but whatever.
Yeah, but hey, listen, the networks were down. That means people's eyes stopped working, okay?
Yeah, nobody saw the 2 gunships flying over their city.
Well, yeah, that's how technology works.
Yes, indeed.
Exactly. So yeah, then we go back to our crew, Okabe and the others.
Yeah, quite a reduced crew. Now we've got 2 missing. But
yeah.
Yes.
2 possibly dead but missing. And then,
yes, at least missing.
And then everyone else is just, whatever they do.
They show up.
They show up later. They do. But Okabe's like, hey, why isn't the time leap machine finished? Essentially. Yeah,
and Daru gives him a piece of his mind. What the fuck, dude? You told us not to do it.
Daru is making so much sense this season. Like,
he has been. Yeah.
He's like, Okabe, stop being stupid.
Okabe has been pretty stupid. Yeah, like, how dare you go behind my back and try and build a time machine? Comes back a day later. Where the fuck's my time machine?
Exactly. But yeah, after
you guys are building it behind my back, so I want it now.
Yeah. So, based on that, Okabe's like, okay, here's what you do. Do this and this and this.
Yeah, that was the thing. I said this from last week. I was like, they're going to do the time leap, and they don't know how to do it, but Okabe's just going to teach them how, and it'll be fine. To be honest, I thought Okabe was kind of going to build it himself, not tell Maho how to do it, but whatever.
Well, no, he had to go and check the wreckage.
Yeah, I know, but I think they also they try to allude to the fact that he can't, in that it required a neuroscientist, although I think just because he's seen Kurisu do it, he'd still have a better go than Maho from rushed instructions.
Well, she figured it out.
She did.
Yeah, but then Okabe tells him what to do, and then he just kind of leaves. He's like, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I'm going to sneak past these trained soldiers,
Yeah. I mean, I guess he's broken into that building multiple times last year. He's maybe learnt some sneaky routes in, but Other than that, I got nothing.
No
I don't know how he got
no
it.
wonder Japan got attacked.
Yeah.
Fictional
Complete-
Japan.
Oh, yeah, it was silly.
Yeah, whatever. He doesn't even really do anything. He like shows up. It's like, I'm gonna listen to these two people conveniently talking about what I want to hear.
Yes. They just happened to talk about the one thing I came to investigate. Thank you for doing my work for me.
Just
See ya.
it's one of them things where you gotta go like, all right, come on.
Okay, yeah, that it is lazy writing, but at least I think they just did that just to save time and not have him waste his life trekking around. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
fine.
But yeah, he's like, okay, so they might not be dead, and that's what they come to.
Yeah, that's the conclusion they come to.
Yeah.
Even though I don't think that has any impact.
I mean, part of the time machine was blown off. At least we know that.
Yeah, so in my book, they shouldn't have made it.
Yeah.
I think we talked last week about
Yeah.
hyperspace. But
Yeah, we were like, what's the time travel? How does that work? And I was like, okay, let's not do
Oh,
that.
right, yeah.
Was that too?
But still, they should be between timelines.
Yeah.
Is how I think.
Maybe they're just gonna show up somewhere else. Maybe in the next episode of Attack on Titan, they're gonna show up in a time machine. Joking.
Yeah, I'd be down.
It'd be really weird. I'd be like, what? Oh
Yeah.
god, that was the stupidest comment I think I've ever made.
Yeah. Maybe just an Easter egg of just in the background shot.
Oh, that would be
Just
cool.
see- Yeah, let's sell a little Easter egg, but it doesn't actually have any impact on the plot. That'd be cool.
That would be cool. It'd be
Get on
stupid.
it, whichever studio animates.
It would
Attack on Titan.
it would still be dumb. Let's be real.
Oh, very dumb and stupid, and it makes no sense.
Yeah,
But because they haven't just gone through timelines, they've then changed reality.
Yeah. Well, no, it's just a
Completely.
different world line.
And it's not. It's a completely different universe.
Still Earth though.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Possible spoilers. Let's move away from Attack on Titan. I know too much.
Is that is that a spoiler? That it's
I
Earth?
don't know, but I know a lot about Attack on
Oh,
Titan, so I don't
okay.
want to. I don't want to talk about it too much.
Fair enough. So yeah, then the Daru and the Maho and the Okabe, they're like working through the night, and their friends come to help out. Essentially, they have.
Ferris Meow Meow Chan serves some food, and Ruka's also there.
I was gonna say that.
Like, honestly, what's Ruka doing there apart from moral support? that we
Being
don't see
kawaii
now?
desu, despite the fact she's a he.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
also
He just seems a bit pointless.
Moeka is also helping. She's just like,
Moeka is actually helping,
She's-
although, like in this world line, correct me if I'm not, she's just like a reporter and a private detective. Yeah.
do you want me to tell you?
Okay. As far as we know, she's supposed to be a private detective. Great, thanks, Connor. Anyway, and as soon as Ferris Meow Meow Chan says, "Yeah, please keep an eye on the building," she's suddenly on a rooftop with binoculars and supposedly
In the suit, by the way. In the bike.
I know, I saw the suit, and sneaky enough to be able to watch the thing without the bloody government or armed
Well, the armed forces are clearly useless, right?
than we've been let on to know. Or, yeah.
The armed forces? Yeah, the armed forces are like,
The armed forces are terrible in this episode. Yes.
yeah, it's like every movie.
Japanese ones. The American ones are actually very good.
It's like every movie ever, right? It's like police and army are just there for the bad guys to beat up, which is
yeah. In a lot of shows, that is the case.
it happens a lot. But yeah, so they build the time leap machine, and then Maho's like, "No, I can't. I don't want to do it." Essentially, she's like, she's getting nervous.
But then she gets motivated by Amadeus, who somehow magically reappears, and supposedly Daru did that in the middle of hacking CERN. I call bullshit.
Yeah, I call bullshit as well because it didn't happen in the visual novel.
Oh, interesting. How did
Yeah.
she come back in the visual?
She
Or
didn't.
did she not come back?
She didn't.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
The message left on the at Chan was the last we saw of her, unless I'm remembering wrong. Has-
Yeah, it's weird though. Like the thing that was holding them back, the thing that was delaying them, was Daru's hacking. So how did he have time to do this as well? Like that surely slowed him down.
He's got
and
two
wasted
hands.
time. He does, but both of them were typing on the fucking keyboard on the same window. And it's a laptop. It's not like he's dual screening.
Does it need to make sense? It's Daru.
Yeah, Daru's super hacker. He can do everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then they all fall asleep, and my note is just like, that's not how light works.
Correct.
It's the
That is not how light works.
part with Maho's hair. I'm like, no, that's not.
I mean, I think he's woken up from his dream. He was dreaming about Kurisu probably, and that's correct. Not how light works, but how your brain works possibly. And you look for patterns. If you've just been staring at a picture of Kurisu in your head, sleep, wake up, see long hair, think, oh, it could be Kurisu. Oh, no,
Yeah, but they've got completely different hair, and they're completely different
Yes.
sizes. I mean, yes, I get the effect. It's because, hey, Maho's cool now. I liked Maho anyway, but it's just
Yeah,
I get the intention. It was just a little bit silly.
It is Basilia.
But yeah, I was like, oh, that's cool. And then like the next shot, her hair's back to normal, and I'm like,
Yeah, as soon as he closes his eyes and reopens them, it's again. Oh, it's green again.
it is a little bit silly. Her hair's black, not green.
It's a very dark green in my book.
That's black.
But
I'm gonna look up.
possibly
I'm gonna
black.
look up a picture after this just to.
It's probably black. I've always seen it as an incredibly dark green.
I mean, that's not the most
refer to
ridiculous
it.
thing you could have said, so I will
If
accept
you want to
it.
look at the exact shade I mean British racing green. If you look that up after the episode, that's what I meant.
Okay, dude, whatever.
I recommend it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway, yeah. So yeah, the thing's finished. They're about to use it. My next note is just Okabe grew his balls back.
Yeah, he instantly went back to badass.
It's just it is kind of weird. Like, I'm not against it, but it's just like he's been whiny for so long. It's kind of weird. Like, oh yeah, dude, Okabe's cool again.
I think, although yes, it is sudden and jarring.
They do explain it.
It would happen, I think, because he's suddenly back into bang Mayuri's dead mode, and Mayuri's dead mode is what sent him crazy and made him very determined in season 1.
Yeah.
And so it would snap him back into that mentality, I think.
Yeah. It does make sense when you think about it. Oh no, I take it back. It makes sense. I take back my complaint.
No, I did agree with you. Although it does make sense, I think it is still quite jarring. It is sudden.
Yeah.
But
I'm taking it back though. I'm like, yeah, it's fine.
fair enough.
And then he time leaps back for the first time, and it's all cool. We even get the I don't think we've had it yet. Like the time, the time thing.
Right, yeah. We get the world line numbers, or
It's not even the word like. It's just the date and the time.
no, it's just the clock. Yeah, I remember now.
Haven't we? I don't think we've had that this season yet.
We've seen it tick forwards in lots of mid episode shots, but we've never had it going backwards.
Really? I've just ignored it then. I've just not been paying
Yeah.
attention.
The mid card scene where the advert break would be. They
Wow.
keep showing the time and date.
Well, okay, I'm stupid. But yeah, I do like Okabe gets back in time, goes to the lab, he's like, hey guys, I'm from the future, sort this stuff out.
It was good because he made the mistake in season 1 of just trying to do things covertly and not tell them. This time, he's straight to the point. I'm from the future. Sort this shit out, and everybody just listens because they know he's from the future.
Yeah, he's like, here's what's going to happen. And then they're like, oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
It was good. It was good.
It
That's how it
was.
should have happened the first time round, but whatever.
Yeah. But then he goes to the building, the radio building with the time travel machine.
Style.
I
Yes.
do like how at first it played out like the start, like Suzuha still points the gun at him and like, oh yeah, right, he was going to stop them originally.
Yeah, he did try last time.
I was like, right. Then they have a little bit of a heart to heart, and he's like, well, go then. Get on with it.
He decides that it's the right call to just let them go. Possibly because convincing them to stop would have taken too long.
Yeah.
But anyway, he does still see that it's an okay idea.
Yeah. But then it's like, then Kaguri shows up. Well, inverted commas, Kaguri.
Not Kaguri, but yes, he thinks it's Kaguri.
Yeah, it's not. They have a
It's
little.
Professor.
It's the lady professor.
Am I correct in saying that's the first time they've actually confirmed it? I think so.
Other than the soldiers, like first time we've seen her, yes.
First time I've seen her face.
As the evil biker lady. So yeah,
Finally.
they have a little bit of scrap, but then Kaguri and the professor show up, and she gets shot for some reason, even though she's on their side.
I'm not sure she is anymore.
Yeah, because they said
I think she is a mole, and she's pretending to be on their side, but is actually on whichever side. He says a name, I forgot.
Yeah, because Stratfor is him. Durper is the other one.
Yeah, he says Durper. So I think, she actually isn't working for them, but she's a mole.
She's for the other bad guys.
Yes.
Which is they show up, and once again the time machine gets maybe not blown up.
Yes, I believe more leaning towards the not than last time.
Yeah,
but still, probably a maybe.
So then I guess that all of the soldiers and the professor and Kagari just decide to leave Okabe there so he can go back and time leap again.
Yeah, he didn't have to escape. I thought they were going to have to show him somehow evading and escaping them, but no, he just fucked off.
I'm pretty sure that the same thing happens in the visual novel as well. Actually, no, it doesn't, and I'll explain that after we get through the episode.
Oh, okay.
So, did you post credits?
I did see the post. We're not there yet, are we?
We're at the end. He's just time leaped back, and that was where it ended.
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, I saw the post credits, and I'm scared.
What the hell does that mean?
People in something went wrong with the time loop machine.
People in the comments were saying Okabe created a time paradox, but I'm like, how did he create a time paradox? I don't know what he's done to create a time paradox though. So I'm just like,
I'm not sure paradoxes properly exist in the Steins Gate universe.
I don't think
because of the way they've had their time travel work.
I don't know. It might have been the person just making a big old meme, you know. I'm not.
I think, I suppose the easy way to check whether my theory is correct is watch back the episode and both times he time leaps, look at what the time is when he arrives. Because in that end credit scene, when the big crack comes out on the phone, it's at a particular time. Is it all the way back, or has it only made it back halfway, or something like that?
I mean, we will find out next episode. I think is what we're gonna have to. Oh god, I love cliffhangers, but I hate them.
It is good writing, but it is annoying.
Yeah, it's even more annoying this week because I'm about to explain. For those who don't know, I'm about to make you very sad. There's no episode next week.
Why?
I don't know. Production delays or something. It's been delayed a week. Oh man, I'm sorry.
I'm disappointed for multiple reasons. First of all, yes, no Steins Gate next week. Second of all, that was going to be the only week where I could do this review from home for the next few weeks. I'm going to be somewhere else again. That's annoying.
Yeah, I know. It was frustrating. I was like, okay, that's slightly annoying. And then they ended on a cliffhanger.
And so now you got a 2-week wait for a week cliffhanger. Yeah, it's bad.
Like a cryptic cliffhanger as well.
Yes, it was.
Like the article I was reading didn't say Crunchyroll, but it was like all the Japanese, stations. So I'm going to imagine Crunchyroll as well.
Wait, what's this? Sorry.
The news article I read didn't specifically name Crunchyroll as one of the things, but I'm gonna believe it's everything. I'm not I'm not gonna assume it's gonna show up. I'll still forget, and I'll be like, "Where's Steins Gate?" And I'll be like, "Oh wait," But yeah, now you've gone quiet. You're really sad now.
Yeah, I'm disappointed. I don't want to wait 2 weeks. God damn it.
Maybe I should have told you that before, just to prep.
Yeah, that's maybe quite sad.
It's okay. Yeah. But anyway, as to why I was saying this episode, I was like, hey, this episode essentially didn't happen in the visual novel. At all.
Okay.
In the visual novel, the first time he time leaps, he fixes it. He makes it so they get out. Okay,
cool. That's fine. I'm okay with this.
That's why I was surprised when the thing got blown up again. I was like, what? That didn't happen. But you're crazy, Okabe.
Yeah. I'm fine with it.
I'm fine with it too. It's keeping me on my toes.
I quite enjoy the time leap episodes. So.
Yeah. I'm just enjoying not knowing stuff. I say it every week, but it's nice. It's nice.
I think it would be.
It's nice to know things, but not know things. Does that make sense?
I think so. I think so. Yeah.
I think so. So yeah, this was a good episode. I thought it was good. like, oh man, the 2 week wait has like killed us. In 2 weeks I'm gonna be like, we are back, boys. Unless it's a really bad episode, in which case I'll be like, yeah, we're back.
Yeah. Well, either way, rest assured, I'm going to be hype as hell in 2 weeks or so. Hopefully, Connor will be too.
I'll be moderately hyped.
Yeah. All right. Sweet.
Dude, I think that's a good end point.
Cool.
Bye,
Indeed,
everyone.
let's do
We'll
it.
see you in 2 weeks.
Later.